Terms and conditions aren't required or mandatory, but they can be very helpful for everyone all around. One of the benefits of it is it gives you the right to terminate the contract if someone does not abide by the terms and conditions that you do set. This is where all the key information your customers need before they purchase on the website. Is this a valid contract? Yes, it is. It goes over the needs of the company, establish ownership in the content, copyrights, and other property. And there's also things being exchanged for money. So that does make it a contract in a sense. But since these aren't legally binding, I do suggest there be some type of I agree button. In the terms and conditions, you did say that accessing any area of this site, users are agreeing to be legally bound without limitation, qualification, or change. For some, their initial reaction is not going to read the terms and conditions. With the I agree button, consumers are not able to disagree about what is written. This is saying, I accept the terms that you have given. When two or more people agree, it's binding. However, having an unwritten agreement leaves some gray area, and if there's any hint of vagueness, it could be challenged. So it's just safer to cover all your bases. That way, there will be no room for any legal slip-ups. If there were to be any disputes with Priceline, any and all claims would be resolved in binding arbitration or a small claims court, basically. So this means no class action lawsuits. These things will not even see a judge or a jury. They'd most likely be taken care of by an arbitrator. And one of the things that may benefit is, your legal fees being paid. Other than that, it wouldn't be anything or a refund, but nothing extreme. Like I said, nothing like a class action lawsuit. One suggestion that I would make about the terms and conditions is making the language too complicated. Creating these long-winded legal agreements with confusing words can be challenging for people to read, especially if they're not in law or don't know much about law. So a few things I want to suggest is making the format easy for everyone to read. People say that reading most terms and agreements, terms and conditions can be confusing and complex. It's important to read everything we agree to or sign. It said that websites don't even have to provide consumers with readable terms and conditions. What does that mean? It's all on the people who use the site Priceline to understand what is being said. So would this benefit you? Honestly, clarity can benefit any business and can save time, money, and the customer's experience, which then the customer is extremely important in this case. We're not asking it to be shorter. Everything is covered and well thought out. There just needs to be more language that people would need to clearly understand.